How to inspect a masonry chimney. So the first thing you're going to do is when you show up to the house is you'll determine if it's a masonry chimney. Secondly, once you've determined that, you will determine, does it need a sweep or not? Is it dirty? If it is dirty, what you're going to then determine, is there anything else wrong with it that it's going to not pass code? We do not, at the time of inspection, clean a chimney that does not pass code. So that's the three things you'll do quickly, and then that will determine what you're going to add, which charge you're going to add. So let's say we find things that are wrong with the chimney. So in this inspection, we're going to find everything wrong with the chimney for a masonry chimney, and I'll show you pictures so we can go down the line of what you're looking for. So we're going to determine that it's not going to pass inspection. So we will type, first we hit add charge, and then this will pop up. You type in inspect, and this is the sweep one, so we don't want that one. We want the $99 one right here. You will then save it, add charge, and now you'll go back and edit it so that it's there and you can see the whole thing on your tablet. After you've turned your tablet sideways, you can do this. Okay, so back walls. So now remember, you're going to be on caps locks, so you have all caps. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to look at the side walls, or the back and side walls of the fireplace. And so with that said, we're going to pull up this picture. Nice, can't be loaded. But if you notice it, there's cracks in there. So we'll put the cracks in there, and then here's the picture. It can't be loaded. Of the tuck point. So that's a pretty extensive tuck pointing. If you look at this picture, you can't see the cracks so well, but it apparently needed a lot of tuck pointing. So what that said is, you're going to put here at the time of tuck point needed, you'd put cracked, cracks. And I always like to go needs tuck pointing. That way when you do the inspection, it'll tell you, when you do the inspection on the other form, they'll know what that cracks are done. Now you have a damper. There is no damper on this one, so we'll go over here to if the damper is bad, we replace them with a damper like this. Top mounted dampers that come all the way down, which you'll read and we'll show you later. But we'll just say up in here in the fireplace, the damper is either not there or the handle's broken, it's rusted, whatever. Doesn't matter. So we go in damper here, we're going to put, in this case, we'll just say no damper present. Okay, flue. Now we're determining, is the flue dirty or is it clean? And so with that, we'll just say it's dirty. Now we're going to check flashing out. The flashing, is it sealed? Alright, here's what we're looking at. Is it sealed? Does it have any, is it bonded to the chimney, to the flashing, to the roof? So in this case, it is not. To know what the repair looks like after that, you see right here, we've just bonded it to above the line where it's in, to the lines, to the metal, to the roof. So, but in the case of what it looks like before, that's not sealed. So we'll just put flashing not sealed. Exterior brick. When we're looking at exterior brick, we want to find one that's got some issues, and here's one right here. You got broken bricks and stuff. It's missing bricks, and this is what it looks like after we fix it, and then mortar crown it. But this is what you might show up to look at. So in this case, we will put exterior brick missing and loose. Waterproofing candidate, I don't even have to show you anything. Yes, they all are. Go back to a mortar crown. This is a great idea of even brand new. See how the mortar crown over here looked like it was before? And there's the mortar crown. Now also when inspecting a chimney, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm glad I did. See this screening here? That is against code. Why? Because it's flat. The screening has to be up, like vertical, like a chimney, not like this. Leaves can paper mache, or soot can totally block this up and totally seal off the chimney. So that's why the chimney screening has to be up and down so that it won't clog up. So, but with the mortar crown, back to the mortar crown, this one's, let's just say this was the original one instead of it, all the brickwork. You'll show up and you'll see a lot of mortar crowns that are cracked or like this. You got to do an overlay. So what we'll do is we'll put cracked, chimney cap, we'll put there was not one. Now lintel. I have a lintel repair right here for you to look at. Here's a lintel. Here's what a lintel looks like when it's missing. You're looking in the house straight up above, and this is the front wall of the chimney. The fireplace is right over here. This is looking straight up. Here's the lintel holding the mount. This is the in between the brick of the what you see on the outside and the chimney. This space right here, that's a big fire hazard. So what we want to do then is we want to repair that. So by repairing that, this is what we do. We seal it all in. We shove some wire up in there, or mineral wool, and then we take our mortar compound that we have, and we put it all up there, our putty mortar. Okay. So with that said, we'll go on now to the next thing. So the original lintel is not sealed. And you'll take a picture of all these as you see that we did, and put this on their deal, and there'll be another lesson on how to put pictures on. No starter pipe, gas logs, NA. There are no glass doors, NA. There's no ash dump door, NA. No clean out door, NA. Flue liner material, we'll say we'll use this one. The flue liner material is terracotta. See that right there? Terracotta. The clay. So we'll just you can put clay, flue damper, that actually was 13 by 13. Reflector shield size, what you'll do here is for the back wall here, darn thing still won't load, is you'll measure what one of our, you can custom do a really expensive one, or you can do one of our stock ones, and this one would be a 24 by 24. So I would just enter in here 24 by 24, or for a price that we have already loaded in, or a custom one for a lot more. Then the chimney technician is Chad, we'll say, which is me. I left the damper open, and because of all this stuff, the flue is dirty, so that no damper present, and the damper is code to have damper now. Didn't used to be. Okay, so yes, the lintel makes it not per code. So at this point, we're going to put no. It is a no, and then we save it, and then you'll go there and do the estimate. So this is how you do, and those are all the pictures of everything that you're going to find that's not good. Now you'll see. I don't have to show you a picture of a bad starter pipe. You'll see it. You'll see fireplace doors. We change them out. Ash dump doors, we don't do a lot, not a lot of money in them. Clean out doors, but everything else, you've seen the pictures of them. You'll see a whole lot different ones, but that's why you'll be FaceTiming whoever your immediate supervisor is every time you're at your first 3 weeks of appointments. So with that is how you inspect a masonry chimney.